In 1986, Jean Clery was found murdered in her room on the campus of Lehigh University. Devastated and angry, Jean's parents blamed the university's lax security and contended that Lehigh failed to disclose rising campus crime rates. Henry and Connie Clery claimed that if they had been aware of the university's increasing crime rates, they never would have allowed Jean to attend. So what is the Clery Act? The Act is a piece of legislation lobbied for by Jean's parents to provide information and transparency regarding campus crime. This is in hopes that parents and students can make informed decisions and alter their behavior to remain safe while they are on college campuses. The Clery Act stipulates that institutions comply with its requirements or be held to sanction. To meet these requirements, colleges and universities must understand what the law encompasses, what their responsibilities are, and what they can do to support campus safety. Jean Clery's murder was hardly the only reason this legislation came about. There are three pivotal reasons that the Clery Act is in place. The first was a study completed at the end of the 1970s feminist movement. It was published by Mary P. Koss and her colleagues, establishing that women on college campuses were common victims of sexual contact, coercion, and assault. The second reason was the growing number of civil lawsuits by victims and their families claiming that colleges and universities were negligent in creating safe campuses. The third reason was a grassroots movement and lobbies like that of the Clerys. In 1990, the Clery Act was signed into law. One of the main purposes of the law is to provide information to prospective college students, current students, and their families to make informed decisions and influence student behavior. So does the Clery Act accomplish this goal? Time and again, students have revealed that they are unaware that campuses publish an annual crime report. Even if students are conscious that such a report exists, few students read their institution's publication. The students who are most likely to read the annual security report are students who have been victims of previous crimes. Some students did relay that the report may influence how a student protects their personal property. When parents are asked about the Clery Act and an institution's annual report, they often provide the same response as their students. Parents disclose that a college's report does not influence their decision on where their child attends. Though parents may not utilize the annual crime statistics, they are aware of the time and effort that goes into the task. They are very appreciative that their student's school works hard to provide them with the information. Senior student affairs officers also confirmed the research and feedback provided by students and parents. When surveyed, most related that students and parents often lack knowledge about the Clery Act and the annual report that these institutions are required to produce each year. Student affairs officers also say that it has little impact on student and parent behavior. Campus law enforcement also echoes this sentiment, and they say that the annual security report does little to affect student behavior. However, they do believe the Clery Act has had a positive influence. The Clery Act has helped shape meaningful campus safety policies and procedures and has had an impact on how campus crime is reported. Campus law enforcement also credits the Clery Act for spawning campus safety programming. So is the Clery Act effective? The Clery Act is not effective in its purpose to inform students and parents to influence their behavior and to make campuses safer. Relatively, campuses are pretty safe places to be. Oftentimes, they are safer than the surrounding community. Many campuses have precautions in place such as emergency phone systems, escort services, crime watch programs, and building monitoring. So if Clery doesn't work, what does work on campus? Research says that safety programming, other than the publication of annual crime statistics, as well as safety alerts and news articles about campus safety, are the most effective at preventing campus crime.